go, total line.
Noah Cutter told me, look for something special off of the scratch line. Up to scratch, Cutter and Ricchi. Round number 1. Traditional start for Noah Cutter off the scratch line. He's in the black trunks, Ricchi in the white trunks.
I think he's changing up his stance already. Went from traditional to southpaw.
Right hand from Cutter, trying to solve that distance. Rear right uppercut misses from Ricchi.
He needs to step in a little bit more as he throws that jab. He's just stepping very slightly and trying to throw that 2. He's ending up short every time.
Left hook to the body from Ricchi. Step in right hand from Cutter. Draw a reaction from this Miami crowd. Big white swings, a cupping shot, and down goes Francesco Ricchi.
And Ricchi was doing a good job of doing some counters, but like I said, if you don't do that perfectly every time, you got to be very careful. That's what happened. He just got caught on the button right there.
Cutter has recorded the knockdown, but you see he is cut outside of his right brow and lands a big right hand. Not a Superman punch, but a leaping punch from Cutter. 55 seconds remaining, round number 1. That's a huge right hand and another. Ricchi finding himself in trouble. Cutter really unloading with the right hand, just misses with the left. Hands high and tight for Noah Cutter. See Ricchi trying to settle in, find his range, find his counter puncher timing. Right hand just misses. That right hand lands flush.
That's 2 knockdowns right now.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put your hands up. Look at me.
Ricchi to his feet at 9. Again, no 3 knockdown rule. But Dan Mergliotta will certainly watch this closely. Final seconds, round number 1. Cutter looking for the finish line in the closing seconds of this round.
Ricchi's still hurt right now. He's still hurt.
The mouthpiece out. There's the right hand, and there's the end of round 1.
And I think he was literally saved by the bell right there. He was very hurt. His legs were not underneath him. He wasn't reacting well.
Francesco Ricchi has a plan B. He needs to find it now. It's all plan A for Noah Cutter. Big shots on the inside, recording 2 knockdowns of Ricchi in round number 1.
Little body shot right there.
More muted start to this second round for Cutter.
Cutter's got to be careful. His face is getting cut up pretty good from this. So Ricchi's doing a good job of countering. But every time he takes clean shots, he's going down right now.
Cutter cut outside of his right brow, has a mouse under his right eye, and his cut on his right nose eats that big stiff jab from Ricchi. 20 remaining, round number 2. Much more the rhythm, much more the distance that Francesco Ricchi wants.
Yeah, Cutter's staying right in his range right now. It's a big mistake. He needs to keep pushing forward, come behind with that double jab. Try to land that big right hand, stand right out here in no man's land. It's a big mistake.
Noah Cutter has slowed down measurably here in the second round. Ricchi, another big jab. Big exhale you see from Noah Cutter after an absolutely dominant first round.
And right now, Cutter's just like willing to trade at all times, and it's a big mistake for him until he lands that big punch.
Cutter's throwing big. Ricchi trying to find his way back into this fight.
The problem when you throw big is you miss big. When you miss big, you're able to get countered.
Left hand, right hand from Ricchi. Long straight punches from range for Francesco Ricchi.
This is exactly where he wants to stay. We talked about that distancing.
This isn't necessarily plan B, Chris. This is plan A that Ricchi wanted to implement in round number 1, but eats that right hand. Cutter lands 2 big right hands on the inside.
I feel like the only difference is right now, Cutter's taking a little bit off those punches, so when he lands them, they're not doing quite the damage they did in the first round.
Final seconds, round number 2. There is the bell, and we will go to round 3. That's a 10-8 or possibly 10-7 round number 1 for Noah Cutter. I think that's a 10-9 round 2 for Francesco Ricchi. To round number 3 we go.
Cutter looks very tired right now.
Big swing from Noah Cutter. Big miss from Noah Cutter with that right hand.
He's got to regroup himself right now. He's got to change the tempo right now.
Huge right hand from Ricchi, and down goes Noah Cutter.
4, 5,
And look at him, he's gasping for breath right now. I don't know if he's going to continue the fight. His lip is cut badly.
Dan Bergliata stops it, and a come from behind win for Francesco Ricchi. He was nearly finished in round number 1, and he claims victory in round 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Big Dan Bergliata, steps in and calls a stop to the fight at 31 seconds into round number 3 for your winner by TKO, Francesco Ricchi.